Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming. This is Memory Sports TV, and this is the repêchage bracket with the world 3 times Memory League world champion going into the extra round here after losing against Don Michael Vickers in the first round and the second round, of course. And that will be very interesting also to watch here today, how he will respond, how his scores might go up or not. Let's see. Yasuhira here as the opponent, strong opponent, but of course Alex is the favorite in that match. That's no doubt about it. And let's check what's going on. They're still setting things up here in the background. I can see until on Zoom call here. So we are not starting before 5 minutes time because we are here in the delay. So not you. I'm together with you alive. We have a supervisor today with Dorian, who was participating by himself in the previous or in the tournament so far, and now as he dropped out here, unfortunately for him, but that's how a tournament works, right? He was ready to come and to supervise today that very interesting match. I'm pretty sure that will be, and I'm really excited to see how Alex reacts to his early drop out of the winners bracket here and how his scores will be today. As I said, I think that definitely the favorite definitely is is Alex, but let's see. And let me put up the contestants here as well. As always, have to arrange things here on the side. And the match is almost ready to start, I guess. There will be some instructions for the surprise event. Just checking that out already. So let's see. Is everything ready on my side? My neck is also way better. I had a horrible Wednesday. I never experienced something like that, to be honest. I couldn't even get out of my bed anymore. The problem is, of course, that since my physical condition, I always have problems getting out of the bed. That's normal. But I couldn't do it alone anymore. So I needed to have my girlfriend over to support me. Of course, she does that. But the neck pain was incredible strong. I never experienced that. So, but Thursday was better, and a good friend of mine is a physical therapist, and he's a very good one. And he really did give me 2 times a very good treatment here. Yeah, long story short, I can move my head to the left like this now. That's okay. Further is still hurtful, and to the right I can turn around. So, not too bad, isn't it? And let's see what's going on. Don is here, who made it possible that we see Yasuhira versus the other guy here, Alex. Sometimes I just don't have the names ready. The other guy, wow. Okay, so here's the board, the board for the draw. So Don versus Nasa, Matteo versus Vishwa, winners bracket. And now we are here. Alex Mullen, third round, 1 win, 1 loss. Let's see how he continues in that tournament. As I said, I feel that he has still great chances to go far into the tournament. It really depends on how he comes back here. Yasuhira with great images results. I think that's one point, of course, where he can attack. Then definitely national names is something he might attack. And let's see what else is coming here. But Yasuhira at his best is a force to recognize. And we have the surprise event now here. So it's pretty much of a straightforward one. In this surprise event, you will memorize words made up randomly of the letters A and H. Each word contains between 2 and 6 letters. So it's like ha ha. So guys, how would you do that? I think I have a clear clear meaning about that. How would I approach it? What do you think? Would be your approach? Of course, always making up approaches beforehand. Sometimes you make up an approach and then it's not working because you have to adapt to that. I think I'd have like 3 different people. What do you mean by 3 different people? So maybe you have it. You misread it. Okay. Yeah. So we have this, or this. This is just options. There are others as well. It can be always something with a binary digits. Yes, I would exactly do that. And I don't even know if I would do this extra step with the total number of letters per row, but that's a nice idea, actually. So like if you have the H as the 1, for example, because it stands out, so you would have here 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, which would translate to 2, 1, and then you have 6, so you have 2, 1, 6. Yeah, maybe you're right. Nice idea. 2, 1, 6. That would be 0, 1, 2. No, not 0, 1, 2. So what would be 0, 1 then? If the last digit is always, yeah, that's where I'm going to overthink it right now. And that's something I learned is not overthinking these things. Just go for it. Because sometimes he surprised you and it's not that difficult to get if you just go for it, because you might have an option to just improvise something and your opponent maybe not. So yeah, let's see. So competitors, are you ready already? Yeah, they are ready to go. You can tell here Yasuhira in a different room than usual, isn't he? Looks like that. Usually, yes, maybe he's not at home. I don't know. And there is on the upper left Dorian talking to Alex, who just left his seat. Yeah, Alex Mullen. Yeah. Why is he not here? Because of course this is. Sometimes I'm. Okay, I get it. Sometimes I'm really not familiar with my own setup. I have this is live, this is delay. Live, delay. Live, or to make it even more clear, I think you get it. This is the past, the present. The past, the present. Okay, stop playing around, man. Sorry, guys. And player 2, the same. Fits the past. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's see how that goes here and how they both perform in that match. Yasuhira here. Side cam. Good. Let's see how it looks when he leans forward, because he might lean a lot forward here, but let's see. And Alex also adapting his cam here. And yeah, still creating things here. Still doing things. Starting to get ready. Yeah, for Yasuhira, there's nothing to lose today, isn't it? I mean, he can play straightforward, just go for it. I feel there's no pressure on him. That might even help him. The pressure, if there is any pressure, if there's anyone, or if there might be any pressure for Alex, then it's or if there might be any pressure, it's for an Alex, because of course he doesn't want to drop out of the tournament in the second round of repêchage. But I think he is strong enough to survive that. And let's see. I'm really curious how his results look like in that match here. And let's see. We should definitely stop reading Slack right now. So guys, let's go. Surprise event is on. Surprise event is on. It's versus Yasuhira doing his hair right. And he switched to the different ear protection here. Before he had the big ear protection, but I think he now changed to the small devices. Makes sense. I mean, it's up to you to do that, but the big devices might be more restricted in the future due to safety reasons. What I mean by safety reasons, I mean like safety in terms of potential cheating options, say it like that. And the smaller ones are, I mean, if you want to cheat, if you want to do anything wrong, then things are possible. But we try to make it as not just for us, and Wesley did say that very well. Nasser said that very nice and very well. Not Nasser, Wesley, that it's not just about us. We trust our competitors and everyone is honest and so on, so we don't need that. But it's also to gain trust from the public, right? We need to get it right. Dimitri would memorize 11 words and review, then grab 4. Nice. So it's aha, ha, ha. Yeah, maybe something like that works as well. Yeah, so Yasuhira, you see his second cam is not really working out yet. Let's see if they can fix that. Surprise event. Here you can tell then from Mr. Mullen's page with a big sleeve in the background covering the monitor behind it. They know the rules of surprise event, and here we go. Okay, I think the cam is a bit off here. I have to do that as well while the match is starting. Let's go. It's perfect for Yasuhira. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, Okay, it looks like I have a meaning already. I have already a meaning in my head about it. Yeah, welcome everyone. If you're new here, to that, this is the Memory League World Championship 2026, playing third round here between 3 times Memory League World Champion Alex Mullen and Yasuhira Yamaguchi from Japan, his opponent here today. I'm wondering what him. Just playing around with settings again, as usual. Let's see how they do that. Yeah, Alex already with mistakes. You see that? The grab is not correct. Both with 60 seconds. And Yasuhira looks like that he's in a completely different space. I think he's in a different room. And interesting. Both are struggling here with that. It's always easy or to have something theoretical in your mind. How do you want to do that? And then when it's up, everything changes and things suddenly take so long and you feel like, okay, how did I want to approach that? Yeah, talking about surprise events, that's a nice idea. And Dorian was also saying when I was talking with him earlier that he would like to see more surprise events. And because it seems to be a lot of fun for the competitors and for the viewers. And usually, what I was thinking of, it's not a surprise event, that the idea could be also not for just surprise events is one thing. That's a completely different story, but it could be also an option that you choose your next event, but the opponent doesn't know which one it is. What do you think about that? That would also, for the normal matches, it's tough, but you gain immediately an advantage as an extra advantage when you choose a discipline, when you choose an event. It's tough, of course, for your opponent, but that would be brutal. Yeah, it would be, but it would make the favorite would make maybe just a little tiny bit less the favorite because the other guy can surprise you. Yeah, different palace user for each event will struggle for it. You would get used to it, won't you? You also, it's not like there will be all disciplines, all events are possible. You usually know that there might be this or that or this. And how many do you have? Like 6 if you have it for everything and you just need to jump in. I think people would get it up to that. You can train that. See the event and jump to the location. Of course, maybe it's not necessary to do something like that, but would be fun. So, Alex Mullen here, is getting the first point with 11-10. If Yasuhira is not getting one more, but it's always possible with that. But maybe it's a kind of not lucky one, but yeah, a bit. Let's see. No, Yasuhira. That would have been a chance. That would have been a chance. Alex, no, not lucky. Yeah, a bit lucky here, maybe. Winning surprise event, now having the first choice. That's, of course, a big one. Yeah, and Yasuhira, very empty wall behind him here. It's really nothing, not so much to say about this room now. maybe it's just a wasted second, but yeah, okay, we would train for that, of course. But on the other hand, you could also, of course, as the opponent, you can surprise your opponent a bit. Like, oh, this one. But yeah, on the third hand, how many hands do I have? It's just a matter of training. You just would expect everything and then jump in. Images, numbers, card price will get an advantage. Is that so? Maybe. I don't know. It was just an idea. Nothing to really implement. And cards it is, of course. What else? What else should come here? So let's see. What the time here for Alex will be. Alex eats banana every game. Yeah, that's true. I've seen them a lot, eating a lot of bananas. Let's see what Yasuhira's approach is here. Attack, attack, attack. Just try to get the best out of it. Alex 18-6. Nice. Let's see if he's also solid in getting it. I guess he is. And Yasuhira playing it safe. Well, the rain comes in. Let's see how the recall goes here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm very curious how Alex responds now here to that early loss here. It was close, so it was not like he was very bad. Don was quite good on that day, and Alex just didn't get 1 or 2 points here and there. So, but Don was a good level. Alex was maybe also on a good level, but not that good as he usually was. So no offense, Don. But yeah, let's see. And the height rate. Sorgon. Yeah, but you mean 2-1, 2-2-1. Also a nice idea. How do you start? So how do you know that's actually you're right. But how do you know it's AAHHA and not AAHHAA? Yeah, exactly. A perfect recall here from both. You put it on the left side of your locus. Yeah, that's also possible. True. Yeah, just use it like this, or up, down. Possible. Good idea. And we have a prediction here. Who wins the first set? Guys, go ahead. And who wins the first set and how? That's good. 5-2, 5-0, 5-1, 5-2, and so on. Everything's possible. Except the 5-0 for Yas, which is already gone. Of course. So give us your prediction. And both perfect. Alex solid, super strong, getting it started here in that match. Yeah, this cam is really a bit off here. It's not really an improvement of the front cam, is it? I'm not sure if that's easily changeable for him, but if not, it's like that today. But yeah, for upcoming matches, if he has some. So Alex checking some results. Images up, and yeah, Yasuhira, that might be his only option to squeeze in here and to get something out of the match. Images. Quick one here. 11 point. Dorong is asking how can supervisors interact with the players now if there is a technical problem. I mean, still with the chat. Do you see the game, or maybe you're still I don't know, but maybe you're still a player and you don't see it live? Is it possible? I see, that was a problem. Okay, so Doriong is no supervisor yet, and then he will see it live. Yes. Yeah. So for explanation for everyone who has not noticed it yet, we have a delay on Memory League, 5 minutes for everyone except supervisors and supervisors and Simon Orton, and sometimes me. Now I'm not. I can switch. That's really cool. Thank you, Simon. I can switch that on and off for myself. as soon as I start competing, I need a third option. Okay, Yasuhira here on a good run. Alex with one swap. And Yasuhira with more swaps. 28 for Alex. You will also not be happy about 28 here. Yep, 3-0 now for Alex. Quickly moving forward here. Because Yasuhira didn't get it. And now Alex choice again. What did I do wrong with my setup? Just don't get it. International names to come. Let's see how that looks here from Yasuhira's perspective. Behind the snow. A little delay here. You can tell. It's a nice playback. Okay, so odds up here with the international names, both with 60 seconds. Alex choice. So yeah, not too much. Actually, wait. Okay, Alex, you're 19. Let's see if we can approach more than that. The winner of that match plays either Simon or Silver. And the loser today drops out of the World Championship. $23. Okay. Oh, not the strongest score here from Alex, but enough to get that point. Quick 4-0 now, then, and then there's a set point for Yasuhira. Memory League international names are way more easier. You think so, yeah? Maybe you're more used to it, and maybe it's just because it's just first names, and you don't even go for. Maybe it's also because it's just 1 minute, and the short-term memory is better to use because 15 minutes. I mean, it might be have an effect here. 24 and 4-0. Smaller names, okay. And the hydrate, thank you. And we'll see words now. Let's see how that works out for both. Which was a nice, good drop here in the meantime. So what's up next here at the championship, by the way? Tomorrow, winner's bracket, Nasser Don, lunchtime German time, 11 a.m. GMT. And the winner of that goes to the final of the first semi-final actually of the tournament. Kind of. If you win that, you go to the final then. After that match tomorrow, so 2 more matches. And we are here on the words to come. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah, he has a hero second cam. Still have. He has a new front cam, which is not covering the bottom half of his face, but the right side of his face. Maybe he's Batman. I don't know. The first one to go to the final might also win the WNC this year. I mean, it has been a couple of times like that, hasn't it? It's of course easier because you'd have more breaks, way longer breaks. Was it just Alex once or was it twice coming back from the losers bracket? Maybe twice. Things are fading away. Yeah, that's interesting that it was really 2-2 here. So Yasuhira stops the clock earlier. That's important. Let's see. Can he grab a point here in that set? Alex on a good run here. Yasuhira still there with a grab. One word. And he was faster, so Alex now, yeah, very nice. Quick 2 minutes recall here. 1 minute thinking and perfect 50. Nice. Showing a good performance here. 5-0. If Yasuhira is not getting everything, I doubt it, then we'll have this first set already over. And clicks finish. Nice. We're done. It's raining here for Yasuhira. And 5-0, the first set is over. 47. At least he can get something here. Or closer to 50, but yeah. Okay, first set done. And they were on a 5-minute break. And I think they're already back. Let's check the future. How long will the break take? No, they're not back in 5 minutes. So let's play some words on stream on the site. Let's see without Katie how deep we can go into that game. Full screen. Where is my... Okay, got it. I thought I was already logged in. Anyway. This time I will not miss the
Morning, can I do that? Your check.
Break a record.
Yes, please, Alex. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you.
So I can tell we have plenty of time here, as far as I can see. Don't we? I think here in real life they're just starting. Gives us another, at least 1, 2, 3 levels. Let's see. So let's go, guys. Now let's beat our record. 16. I know it's hard without KT. But let's go. We can do that. I'm glad that I found that. Unbelievable. Okay, they're starting now officially. So we have 5 minutes from now. Well done, you advanced 2 levels. Okay guys, let's go, continue here. Xorogon, nice contribution, Simon. As always. Sometimes that would be really cool to have in the end. It's solution for the remaining ones, right? And so, and sometimes it feels like there is nothing and they're just making it up. Okay, I think we'll go for one more. Damn it, I cannot find anything else. That's the one thing then. Okay. We made it again. Nice. So let's continue with the match, I guess. Yep. So, did I miss anything here already? No, it's 4 seconds. Exactly in time. Thanks for playing that round. And now we are back here. Second set. Yasuhira needs to get that game here. Wait, the music's still playing. So, Yasuhira needs to get that game. 11-6-4. And start off here. Otherwise, it can be quickly over. Let's see. He did 25 in the previous one, so the prediction was already over. We have a new one. Who wins the next game? So you can still get your points on Yasuhira here. Now get your points away, guys. This game is images, and Yasuhira was quicker, so it's your chance. Who wins this game? 20 seconds. Come on, guys. Okay, Yasuhira is not doing me a favor, but now it's even better. The odds are very interesting. 1 to 134 in favor. Okay, so it looks like one person voted for Yas, one person for Alex. And let's see how that turns out here. And Alex looks good. Yasuhira not so well with mistakes. Now Alex here, 30 images. And if Yasuhira is not getting it, then we have a quick 1-0 lead and probably cards coming. Let's see, I can't really see a long match here right now. It's too solid from Alex and a bit too much of too many gaps here or problems for Yasuhira. Maybe he does not really believe here today in his chance. And maybe that's the first step for Alex back into the tournament here. Long road to the final, and there are a lot of great competitors in the way. Some will come down from the winner's bracket, some are already in the repêchage. By the way, I don't think that, for example, it's not possible that Don plays Alex again, is it? It might be possible. For example, yeah, of course, if, let's say, yeah, it should be. So, but not immediately, I think later. For example, Don would lose to his next opponent, then he would go to the repêchage, and at some point they would meet, but not immediately, I guess. Just theoretically. Let's check that. Let's check what happens. So Nasser versus Don, and whoever loses, Nasser or Don, will be loser of match 21. Here. Right, this is a 5th round then. And Alex is, for example, here, so they would meet in round 6 again. And Matteo Vishwa, the loser of that one, would play the winner of these 4 here. Yeah, I mean, these matches will be very interesting again. Every match is interesting, but there are a couple of close matches up to come. And again, I would like to say thank you to Jan Son, who had the first idea, I think, at least how I remember that. Because this format is, I really, really like it. it's like you see more matches, you have more chances for the competitors, but you also have more matches between the top competitors. It's really cool. And of course, it can be over so quick for when you lose twice. Okay, twice is not quick, but you need to be on a good level throughout the tournament somehow. So many strong players here who can beat each other. It's not clear. And after seeing a couple of rounds here, I'd say that, for example, I mean, as I was sure before the match, like yesterday, for example, Enrico, or was it 2 days ago, Enrico Matteo, they played a huge match, and Matteo and Enrico have played already in the Slam final. Yeah. Slam final was won by Enrico, and now this match here was won by Matteo in 3 sets. So Enrico, Matteo, Alex, Vishwa, Nasser, Don, they all can beat each other here. Simon, Alex, yeah, I said that already. And every one of these competitors is still in the championship. No big favorite has dropped out yet. And Alex, super solid. Yeah, no doubt about it. 19 seconds. No, misclick. Perfect. 1 minute recall. And Yasuhira also getting everything correct here in the end. And then, yeah, Alex won that. Yasuhira's choice. 5-0, 2-0. Yeah, from what I can say about as I said, about the favorites for this championship, when I think more about it, it feels to me a bit like that we have 2 groups of players which are a bit separated by skill. No offense to anyone, but it feels that there's one group on the top who can really beat each other, with maybe 1 or 2 players standing out as well there, but still. And then there is another group of players on the bottom end, with all respect, in the World Championship, who can also beat each other, but it's very rare that they would beat one of the favorites. What do you think about that? As I said, there is no disrespect here, and but still, I feel that more than usual. Maybe in the past it was more like there's a big group of people who can beat each other, and then there are 2, maybe 3 standing out on the top. But this time, the top is a group of 6 or something, 6, 7 maybe, and they can beat each other. And then there's another group of strong players. Yeah, something like that. Words to come. And let's see how that goes. And Yasuhira again faster. Let's see. Alex did 50 words today already. Can he get another 50? Or Yasuhira this time 50 and taking that point? Alex with 2 words now. Okay, let's see. Okay, 47-47. Interesting stuff. Yasuhira with the chance to grab a point here. If the 3 times Memory League World Champion is not getting amateur versus beauty, I'm wondering what he was thinking about it here. Exhibit, exhibition, minimum, minimal, very close. Very close. 47-47. Yasuhira gaining his point here. Look at him. Nice. That's not happy, but was enough to get a point here. Finally. Good for him. Dorian, that's a very true true perspective. I feel the same, and that makes the World Championship even more tough for everyone. So single matches are different, of course, like in the Slam, but here beating different players with different strengths twice, for sure. Alex won't be happy about his score here, but also maybe not too unhappy because it was close in terms of words, which he messed up. But still, 47 is not what he wants to have here, especially when the next rounds come. International names. And Yasuhira did 59.99 seconds. Well done. Let's see if it pays off. And here we go. 21-21. Let's see. Can Yasuhira get another one here out of that game? It's almost unexpected. I was kind of, to be honest, always thinking about other stuff here. But that looks like maybe Yasuhira gets that point here. And it's suddenly 2-2. No way! He's changing things. 10-2, 21-21 still. So both are here on a great run. Not a great run, not the perfect run. Yasuhira was a nice run. But let's see if he keeps it. Or if Alex can figure out this here. Get one more. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. 21-21. It's not a draw because Yasuhira was faster. And we might see another point here for Yasuhira. 2 in a row. Maybe that gives him a bit of an upside here now. Upswing. Two seconds. And nothing else to come. Yasuhira. You can't see his front face, his face. 21-21. Alex not happy about it, but that's definitely giving some extra spice here to the match. 2-2 now. Very interesting stuff. Alex not so happy now. I hope he's not already thinking about how the rest of the tournament. Still needs to figure out that match here. And the next choice comes from Yasuhira. And maybe goes for international names again. That's a choice. That's an interesting choice, isn't it? I mean, why not? Why not? Trying to force the champ here into another international names game. A very interesting choice. I doubt that he would have done this choice before the match. But maybe that's the right choice here. That's a super strategic choice, I'd say. Giving Alex headaches here. Now, feeling like, okay, his guy is struggling on international names. He chose international names. He's struggling. He maybe doubts himself. Now it's my chance. I just go for it again, even though I would never choose that, probably, usually, but that's something what makes it even more exciting here. Let's see, can he convert that? Maybe it's maybe he can get into Alex's head here somehow. Let's see how that goes. Very entertaining stuff here. Pressure is coming. Let's see if Yasuhira can keep up the pressure with another nice international names game. Everything is possible. Alex going back and forth here in the beginning. Let's see. I mean, you should never doubt yourself if you want to have great scores. Who wins the next game here? 2 in favor of Alex. Very entertaining stuff here. Let's see. Maybe Alex has to go through a period of downs to come back. And here's a chance for Yasuhira. Even though it's just a tiny one, but this, he tries to grab it with this choice. And again, what is that, guys? 59.68 to 59.69. Brutal. Alex usually not doing that. He's usually not going for a sub 60. I think it's rather rare that he's going for a sub 60. And he's now going for a sub 60. And his opponent again 0.01 seconds. If Yasuhira wins that as well, that would be a huge turnaround here. What a change of events can that be? This is crunch time, guys. This is crunch time. If Alex wins that game here, I think he wins the match in the next game. I think then that's it. That's my prediction. But if Yasuhira wins that game, then let's see what's happening. 0.01 second twice now. The pressure on Alex may be rising here. It's good that I woke up, right in time. $17-12. Let's see. Yasuhira usually keeps going in the middle of the game. 19 now for Alex. Can Alex score higher than usual? At least up to 22, 23, 24. Yasuhira, let's see. As well. Slacking here a bit, but 0.01 second twice. And now 21 again here for Alex. Imagine it's a 21-21 again. Something for the history books. 16. Yasuhira still with gaps he might be able to fill. 17. 22 now for Alex. Opening up the gap. Okay, he's playing a bit around here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 5 names. This is a lot, but you can tell that Yasuhira sometimes find names or put the same name under different people here. Yasuhira Yamaguchi here, 17. He needs to go more. 5 more needed. But anyway, it's a great show. And even if that's the last show from Yasuhira here in that competition, 18. It would be a big one. It is a show. Nice. Can he get it? Can he get that point? But he needs 4 names in 1 minute now. Saurogon with the Garcia 20. Yeah, but you also never know. Like, maybe Alex is miscorrecting something. 22-18. But yeah, it is. Time is running out here. But nice attempt It will be a big release here for Alex. But nicely played. Well played from Yasuhira. Now 23. Good one here for Alex. Now sealing that game and approaching his match point on the international names game, as he wanted it earlier already. But now he gets it. 18. Let's see if there's any big reaction from Alex. Yasuhira. Oh, it was a nice fight here in the end. Well done. And Alex Mullen wins 3, gets a 3-2 here. Is there any reaction coming? Oh, not a big one. 3G, GG. And the next choice goes back to Mr. Mullen. 23. 0.01 seconds. Yeah, not that close as expected in the end, but let's see what's he coming up with next here. Last event. He has one more choice now. Match point. Nice games here. Nice international names games. And now Alex says choice. Did he choose already? So match point still. Let's go. It's a numbers game or national names? National names, right? Interesting. Well, both in the top 5, they're both very close if it's national names. 44 to 46, top 5. 46 to 51, yeah, okay. That's quicker. No, it's numbers. Sorry, numbers it is. So let's see. Yasuhira with 16 seconds best score. Alex, you know that. In his top 5, recent is 12.11. But of course, always a chance to make mistakes. And now the prediction is on, guys. It's numbers. Guess your points away. Prediction. Who wins the next game? Who wins numbers? Yasuhira, or is it Alex? A lot of points if you bet now on Yasuhira. A lot of points to win championship points. Should be cool. It would be cool if that if it would be also for Memo coins, wouldn't it? So let's see. Numbers coming. It's numbers. Let's go. Sorogon he's getting a 20. Yeah, let's see. Let's see who's going faster here on numbers. Yasuhira was the check. I just see that, to be honest. I think Alex 18, Yasuhira 16, and then okay, he's already running away with 16. Okay, 16 for Alex, and Yasuhira is a safe one. Nice. It's good. He's not just overplaying it right now, Yasuhira. He's not just like let's do it. Let's go for it. I don't care. It's I just go for quick and try my best. No, he's playing the best strategy he can. Playing it safe, hoping for a mistake. It's possible. Let's see, let's see. So now it's time for Alex to either advance to the next round or have Yasuhira is joining or getting another 2 games. Let's see. Damn. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Alex G just needs the AT. And then it is over. Let's see. Yasuhira must get his AT, of course. I think he will, but let's see what's happening here on Alex's side. He's thinking a while now. Maybe a gap. Let's see. Yeah, Yasuhira is doing his job here. Well done. Well done from Alex. That looks promising. Let's see if he finds the finish button and advances to the next round. Interesting second set here. 80 for Alex. It's not changing anything. That's it. Still thinking about something, but he was very straightforward in the recall. Yasuhira clicked finish. Now Alex needs to click the finish button and no change. You never know. As long it is not locked in, it's not locked in. Let's see if we need 2 minutes to wait, or if he finds he clicks finish, and that's it. Great performance. The other Alex Mullen advances to the next round, and I'm pretty sure we already have both here in the. Actually, I already know that we have both here because I saw them dropping out of Zoom. I was spoiled again here. So let's go. Oh, this is still running. Okay, let's go to Zoom. Where is it? Where is my Zoom call? Okay, where is my Zoom call? Why can't I see it on the bottom? Ugh. Too many windows. I really not happy about the amount of windows I have. Where is my Zoom call? Here. Damn it. Okay. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi. So hi Alex. Hi Yasuhira. So first of all, Alex, congrats on winning the match today against Yasuhira. Was a pleasure to see that match. And first of all, Yasuhira as well. Congrats on the nice performance. Especially second set was quite entertaining to watch. Choosing international names. That was interesting. 0.01 seconds twice. It was really kind of entertaining. And what do you think about that in the second set?
In international names, the score could be tied. So I decided to press finish button before the 60 seconds, and I'm happy to press the finish button 0.01 seconds in a row.
Yeah. That was really cool to see. So did you, and I think you did decide on spot that you want to go for international names, right? After the first game.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it was very entertaining. And the last game, the last set was really, really cool. So Yasuhira, just to summarize that's it for you and your World Championship. What do you think? How do you feel about taking part, and what's next on your list?
Yeah, I'm really happy to take part in this tournament. But yeah, everyone everyone's levels was going up now, and yeah, I need to train more, and yeah, I hope I win more next time.
Thank you, Yasuhira. It was a pleasure to have you here. And I'm happy that this match was not in the night like Naoya versus Alex. So, Alex, yeah, tough match, especially in the second set, was very interesting. What is your summary for that match, and how do you compare it to the previous match? Do you see that things are getting better, or is it the same level? What do you think?
Yeah, I think things are getting a little bit better. This was similar in the second set, at least, in that it was, there were a couple of very close games, and it's hard not to like kind of be too hard on yourself. It's hard to, yeah, it's easy to be hard on yourself because you make these like tiny mistakes and it makes the difference. Like obviously like you guys were talking about, the words game was just on time. If I had just not made this kind of silly mistakes, but and then same with the names. I did something which I really hope I never do. I made like a very rookie mistake on the international names game, which is that usually I leave a couple at the end to just kind of like grab. And I was too slow on the recall, and I didn't do that, so I kind of left a few points on the table, which was unfortunate. But thankfully, yeah, I kind of turned it around in the next international game a little bit at least. And yeah, I had a good numbers, decent numbers run, which I was happy about. So I mean, overall, it's hard to be disappointed or anything. I think there were a few mistakes, but Yas played well, especially in the second set, and yeah, it was a good game for me, I would say. It's also, and I managed to have a little bit of luck on my side with the surprise event as well. So that was a nice little way to start it, because I feel like usually I'm starting on the back foot after losing a surprise event. But yeah.
Yeah. Any insight on your approach for the surprise event?
I didn't have a very good one. I had come up with a very basic, like, okay, I'm going to use this image for if it starts with A, and then goes to H, I'll use this image. And then if it starts with H and then goes to A, I'll use this image as like kind of a base. But that was pretty much it. And then the rest of it was kind of, just trying to come up with something that sort of captured the what the word was, because some of them were just very strange. Now, obviously, it was pretty difficult, when you get into these like 5-letter combinations, which was just like A, H or something, A H, differentiating those kind of things can be kind of difficult. But yeah, it was an interesting surprise event for sure.
Yasuhira, one last word on that. I was thinking about using binary stuff here, but what was your approach, Yasuhira?
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Before the match, I thought that I maybe this time I should use like binary systems, but yeah, once it's started, I just read along and visualize images and memorize all of them. So it was very difficult disciplines for me.
Yeah, sometimes it's like you make something up, binary, and then it discipline start, and you feel like it's not working. So I do something different. Thank you, Yasuhira, for sharing that, Alex as well. And Alex, see you on the next round. Thank you both for the match, and have a nice day and night.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, us. See you guys later.
Bye, Alex.
Okay. Yeah, so then that's it for me. And thank you, Dorian, for supervising. We'll be back tomorrow for the next match, another versus Don. That will be very exciting. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And until tomorrow, don't forget and keep on memorizing. Bye-bye.